morning, Gary and Findlay. I got your message about working on Findlay's stand, and I have a few ideas. The video you sent me was super helpful, and I saw a few things in there that we can address. So this is going to be a multi-part lesson, and this is just part one of the lesson. The first thing that I saw in the video is that Findlay just has no concept of the word stand. So I'd like you to stop asking for her to stand just for a couple days until we train the behavior brand new. So the first thing I'd like you to do is I'd like you to go find your clicker, and I'd like you to start clicking for behaviors that you like. And so we're just going to get Findlay used to performing from the clicker. The second thing is I saw you have a platform. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to have Findlay do that nice sit on the platform, reward her, and then take your food lure and just lure her until she steps forward onto the ground. So she's got 2 paws on the back of the platform and 2 paws on the ground. And what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to ask her to sit. And then we're not going to use the word stand. We're just going to lure her into the position and mark the behavior with a clicker. So this is kind of like a squat. And what I'm doing is I'm helping Findlay find her hind end and gather some more strength in her hind end. Right now, she just collapses into her back end and sits. And so I think if we build her muscle a little more, she's going to offer it. So I'd like you to do this, do 3 sets of 5 every day. We don't want to overdo it. We just want to do some circuit training. So again, we have her on the platform in front of you. Nice sit. I take my food lure. And the second that hind end is flush with her shoulders, we want to click and reward. And we can reward multiple times here. And then ask her to sit. Good. Lure her forward. Rewarding for that stand. So that's going to help get some of that hind end strength going and give her a little bit more body awareness. The second thing I'd like you to do is I'd like you to take a chair and a food dish. And what I'd like you to do is same thing. We're going to lead Findlay forward until her hind end and her shoulders are straight. Again, I'm going to mark with the clicker. And then I'm going to take a piece of food and I'm going to place it in the pan. So Odie collapsed into his back end, so we're just going to lure him into a stand. And then I'm going to take this lure. No. Stand. Leave it. No. Stand. Good. Okay, Odie, leave it. And I'm going to put a kibble on the plate and have her stare at the kibble for a couple seconds. So what I'm doing here is I'm building some duration. Odie's collapsed into his back end now. So I want him, you can even put a little finger underneath the belly and just tickle it a little bit to get those hips up. So I show him the cookie, I put it on the plate. 1, 2, 3, okay. And I let him eat it. We're gonna do this a few times, so I'd like you to build up to about 30 seconds. So again, we've got the dog in a nice stand on the platform. Stand. Good boy. Leave it. Okay. Good boy. So with this exercise, we are rewarding Findlay for staying still and staying in that stand position. This is going to help you get some more value for the behavior. So those are the 2 exercises I would start with. Just to recap, sit, lure forward, stand. We're not using the word stand yet. And then this one, we just have her in a nice stand. 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 Oops. He gets frantic with food too. Odie, stand. Stand. good boy. See how he pushed up with his backhand there? And then leave it. Yes. So we're rewarding for a little bit of duration in that stand. So use your clicker, make sure you're marking the stand, stop using the stand cue, and let's work on building strength in her hind end and rewarding her for some duration. Okay?